guys, so before the video I just want to say I cannot believe that people have actually watched my other video. I did not expect that at all. At all. Like, I thought there would be like maybe 1 or 2 people who would watch it, but I think over 2,000 people have seen it, which is insane. Like I didn't not tell one person I was posting, and 2,000 people have seen it. So yeah, so thank you for all the comments. It really means a lot, and it has definitely made me feel less alone. So I hope it has made you feel less alone. But yeah, so I'm kind of scared to post this video now because I know that people may watch it, but I will, because you have to do things that scare you. But yeah, I feel like I'm exposing myself a lot in this video, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, enjoy the video. So I am back with another video about loneliness. What else would I talk about? So I thought I would just kind of tell you about my life and growing up. I remember as a child I was very lonely, and not because I had a bad family. I had a really good family, and I have like the best mom ever, and yeah, so I'm so eternally grateful for her that I was able to be born with her as my mom. But I think some people are just bound to be lonely, and I was just one of them. I remember in kindergarten, like I was, I think 5 or 6, I'm pretty sure I had selective mutism, so I just wouldn't talk to anyone at all. I didn't have any friends, and it was really sad for a little kid who's 6 to experience that kind of isolation at such a young age. And I remember just like at lunch not having anyone to hang around with, so I would just like walk around the playground with my hands in my pocket and just walk around and watch other people play. Yeah, very sad. I don't know why no one helped me, because I like didn't speak when I was younger at school, or like when I was with other people other than my family. I just didn't speak, and I never really received the support and help I needed at the time, and I think that made it so much harder for me in my adult and teenage years, because it affects me on how I connect and talk to people, and I'm like scared of people pretty much. I have a fear of other people. It's slightly getting better because I'm on medication, but it's really affected me, and it sucks I didn't get the help. And I always wonder, if I did get help, who would I be today? Would I be better, or would it be worse for some reason? I don't know. But I don't want to dwell on that, because who's to say it would be better, really? I was very lonely as a child, and I still am. Some people are just prone to loneliness, no matter where they are or who they're with. You know, I feel like I'm always going to be lonely. I hope I'm not, but I became very depressed in, I think, year 9, and especially year 10. So when I was like 15, 16, I started becoming really depressed, and I think that's when my loneliness became so severe and so deep that it was just so unbearable. And I find it so hard to really explain how I felt then and how I still feel, but yeah, it was just so unbearable that I did become suicidal, and I would think about dying all the time, because I couldn't bear to live the life I was living, and I just wanted to feel better, and I thought dying would be the best option. But I'm still here. Do I still feel the same? Kind of. Not that I want to die, but I still feel lonely. I think I can cope with it better now. Maybe, I mean, sometimes I get episodes where it's just so bad, but other times it's okay. But yeah, it just sucks. I talked about this in my first video that like back when I was depressed and suicidal, I would have, you know, an inkling of hope that like, oh, in 5 years I will be so happy, I will have so many friends, I will have found love, I will be doing all this stuff. And it is 5 years later and I still don't feel any better. Like, it never really got better for me, and it's very soul crushing. So I'm just watching this video over and I just realized how fucking depressing that sounded. And it is depressing. You know, sometimes things just take way longer to work out for some people. So I don't want people to watch it and be like, oh, like, it didn't get better for her, why should I try? Don't think that, okay? Keep trying your best and things will work out, you know. It might take long, but it's okay, okay? It's okay. We can do it. Yeah, some positive things are happening in my life right now, which I will talk about more in my next video. But, you know, you just have to wait it out and keep trying, because good things will happen, okay? They will happen. But yeah, I just want to say that. But yeah, I am such a hopeful person and full of love that I will continue to wake up every morning and keep trying every day, because I do, you know, I do believe it will get better. You know, good things happen to patient people, apparently. So I did have in 2020 I had a spiritual awakening, and it was very good. I became very internally happy for like a year. Like, I would meditate, I would journal, I would manifest, I will be saying my affirmations, I would be going outside. And in 2020 it was the COVID lockdown, so like I was still pretty lonely, but I was really internally happy because I had such blind faith that everything would be okay. But then once all the restrictions came, kind of, you know, they were all gone, you know, I started to try to meet with people and stuff like that, and I just couldn't connect with anyone. And I was doing so much inner work, and I was just trying to give off the best energy I could and attract the energy that I want, but it just wasn't working. And the year later I fell back into a depression. I'm sure it sucked because I was genuinely really happy with myself, and I was just so convinced that everything was going to work out, and it didn't. Once again, it didn't. But like I said, I'm a very hopeful person, and that's honestly why I'm still here, because I have so much hope that it will get better, and I deserve it. I owe it to myself to keep going and keep trying, because I know I deserve happiness and love and all that good stuff. But yeah, but when you suffer from long-term loneliness, it makes everything hard. Like getting a job. I don't have a job right now, and I have been avoiding applying for any because, you know, working just makes me so depressed, and I feel like my brain just isn't made for working. I used to work as a model, surprisingly, and you know, I was very lonely and I didn't have anyone to talk to. So, you know, when I got a job or something happened or whatever, I just had no one to talk to. So I'll just like go on the train and cry and wish I had friends, because when you work and you don't have friends and you don't have people you can kind of recharge with, it's very isolating. I don't know, I find it really hard to explain things, but yeah, I want to talk about friends and how bad I crave human connection. Like I want to be near people, I want to hug people, I want to talk to people. The last time I had a really good friend was in high school, and we were super close, but we're not friends now, and I'm forever looking for someone that kind of makes me feel the same way she did. I find it so difficult to really kind of connect with people, and I often wonder, like, when you meet someone new, how do you cross that kind of level between being strangers and then being like really, really close? Like, what makes people connect with one another? Because when I would meet people from, you know, apps and try to make friends, it was just so surface level, and I'm trying to figure out how people really do connect and how they kind of cross that kind of line from being a stranger to being super close. I would like to know, because I would like to be super close to someone. It's quite unbearable when I see, you know, videos on TikTok of friend groups together and traveling and going to parties and having fun. Like, it hurts me because I haven't had that really, and it's sometimes hard to really believe that I will ever have that. I'm a very sensitive person, and I just crave human connection really, really bad. I don't really know why it's taken so long for me to find my people, because I know I'm a good person and I deserve good things, and I just don't know why I'm not getting it. Sometimes I feel like I've been cursed at birth. It makes me feel that the universe has forgotten about me, or I was meant to die a long time ago, but something kind of got messed up in the universe and I still happen to be here, so now the universe doesn't really know what to do with me. That kind of what it feels like most of the time. I feel like I have so much love to give, but the universe isn't really giving me many opportunities to kind of show it. And I try, like, I try to meet people, I try to put myself out there, but you know, my experiences just haven't really been that positive, and you start to avoid that because you don't want to feel the same way, and you think that no matter what you do, nothing will really help the way you feel. But yeah, one thing that makes me feel very good and less alone is poetry. I often see it on TikTok all the time, and it makes me feel better because it makes me realize that there really are people in the world that understand how I feel and feel it every day just like I do, and feel it right now just like I do. Like, I saved so many quotes but just before I was filming this video, I found this quote, and be yourself so that the people looking for you can find you. What? That is a good quote, because I feel like we often feel like we always have to try to be better and fix ourselves and fix parts of our personalities to kind of make people like us. Like, we think we're either too much or too little. You know, I think I'm just so weird sometimes around other people. I don't think I'm normal, and I always wish I was. I wish I could talk to people. I wish I could be friends easily with people. Like, I envy those who are just able to walk in a room and just be the sun and just talk to everyone and make friends. You know, I wish I could be like that, but I'm not. And it's okay, because just like that quote, there are people in the world looking for someone exactly like you and exactly like me. And it makes me feel better, because like, it's a very assuring feeling to have that people are looking for people exactly like me. I don't know, it made me feel better when I read that, and I hope it made someone else feel better. I have so many quotes. I don't know should I read some? I am the everything someone needs. You know, I want someone to want to hang out with me and want to know how I'm going and want to talk to me and want to do things with me and just want to be around me and want me in their life. I want that. The world is filled with an unimaginable amount of pain and suffering, but also an unimaginable amount of delight and beauty. Which I often think that if sadness is inedible, so is happiness. I'm not sure if I said that word right, but so I think about that all the time, and it makes me feel better. Poetry really is so special, and I think it's so cool how there's so many people in the world who are just sometimes better at describing how I feel and my desires, and it makes me feel less alone, because I feel so alone right now that I just genuinely don't know what to do. But I will keep trying. Not much else I can do other than try. But yeah, I think that's it. Again, there's probably so many more things I want to say, but I cannot think of them. But yeah, I just need to make these videos, because I feel like if I don't talk about it, I will die. Like, I feel like I will literally die. I just have such big feelings, and I just need to let it out. And you know, whether or not people watch it, I don't care, but you know, it's helping me kind of release some stuff. So I think my next video, it's going to be about being gay and my experience